Alright, so I have a ridiculous amount of frag racks in the 75-gallon reef tank. There's exactly 126 frags. And today we're going to be talking about how that has affected my tank. Alright, welcome back everybody. So, today we're going to be talking about what's going on in the 75-gallon reef tank and how all these frags have affected it. So there's 126 frags total, to be exact. I have two DIY frag racks, that one in the back there that is 2 feet long, this one down here on the bottom that's 2 feet long, and then I have a whole lot more. So right off, we will talk about how everything's doing. The corals are doing fantastic. Everything is growing, getting full color. There was a couple, like this purple stylo was actually the base of the whole colony, and it was completely white. There was not even a single polyp on it. And I said, you know what, let's just throw it in here. And this is it about, I would say, 2 weeks now. 2 weeks in this tank, maybe 3 weeks. And it's awesome. It's fully covered in polyps, and you guys can see that the tips are kind of like on camera here, they're, in my eyes, they're kind of like a greenish color, but doing really well. Everything's happy. I could not be happier with how everything is doing. The lights came on about an hour ago, so everything's kind of starting to wake up, but most everything is already fully happy. There's a nice little mushroom that I got there, but yeah, so let's talk about flow. Flow is probably my biggest problem in this tank at the moment. With all this stuff on the front and back glass, it has definitely affected the flow a lot. It's still got really, really good circulation throughout the whole tank. And the way I check is I put a little air pump and I hook it up and I kind of bubble scrub a little bit, just to see where all the bubbles go. And the way my tank flows is my return pump is pushing out this way, this PP8 is pushing out this way, so I have a flow that comes over and down on the back side, and on the front side the PP8 pushes it down and back, and then it kind of comes up here and it does this. It's like two separate little tidal waves, and then it also, the whole back side gets completely pushed with flow, and the front as well. But now that I have all these frag racks, it has slowed down the circulation to the front and back of the tank. Let's take a look at the side. Alright, so you guys can see here, this is the side, the left side of my tank. My rock work, starts out in the front, slowly slopes up to the back, but I left just enough room on the back side to get my mag float, so that I can clean the entire back glass. But you can see all these frags, they are slowing down the flow. And I'm still able to clean the glass, but I have seen, up top here, the flow. It's not as good, and some of the polyps aren't moving as much on my little bird's nests over here. And this guy hasn't been the happiest, but he still comes out every day. Now the front of the glass is ridiculous. You can see all the layers. Usually this is wide open, really good for flow. I can't even see my tank. I can't even see my tank. But flow is definitely a major issue with having all these frag racks and all these frags. Hold on a second. I just saw the polyps starting to wake up on his Monty. I thought it'd be a cool shot. I love that frag. But let's get back to this. Let's get back to this tank problem. Alright, so with having the problem of the flow being interrupted by all this stuff, it was an easier fix for me. I basically just turned up the PP8 power head, gave it a little bit more force, and since it's the only power head I have in the entire tank, I did turn up the Jabo return pump 1 notch to give a little bit of flow there, and everything's been doing well. I blow the rock off daily with the turkey baster, and it seems to be doing well. I'm not getting a lot of crazy algae buildup or anything. There's some little pockets of detritus that form, but other than that, the main problem is cleaning the glass is a real nightmare. I kind of have to move these things around like a little puzzle and clean them. But other than that, I might add another power head on this side just to help a little bit before Palooza, because like I said, this stuff is going. There's frag rags will be gone after Palooza. That's it. So that's that. Now let's get back to the second issue. There's really only two issues that I'm having. One is the flow that I've taken care of, and the second issue I've taken care of as well, but it's something that I've had to keep track of daily for sure. You guys know me, know that I test my tank a lot, and I don't think there's a problem with that. There's definitely nothing wrong with testing your tank parameters every day. Some people will think it's a little overkill, but hey, you know what? This is what I get with my testing every day. So, alkalinity. Alkalinity has changed quite a bit. Normally this tank would consume anywhere between 12 to 18 milliliters per day of alkalinity, and now I'm having to dose between 40 and 50 milliliters of alkalinity per day, which is easy because you guys know I'm a hand doser. Actually, this is what I use right here. This is my little setup. Here's my alkalinity jug. This is what I got from the my aquarium box, actually. I dose it every day. Here's my little syringes. I actually made my own little chart on how much to dose. Probably can't see it, it's not focusing, but oh well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing daily. Testing my alkalinity, and then I dose, and then the next morning I will dose my calcium, depending on how much I dosed alkalinity. It does vary between 40 and 50, like I said. I could probably just do 45 mils a day and be totally fine, but I like to keep my alkalinity anywhere between 7.5 and 8.5. I've actually been experimenting with raising it a little bit higher. I want to try and stay between 8 and 8.5, but that's it. I actually want to see if we can get a little view of this side of the tank. I rarely show you guys a view of this. I'm going to have to actually detach the phone and get it off this little tripod thing. Alright, so here's the side view. I don't know if you guys know this, but my tank is about a foot off of this wall here. That's why I only have a 4-footer, because I can't get a 6-footer here. But, yeah. Here's a little side shot. This is the right boob, the right side boob. I love my rock work. Once these frag racks are off, I want to do a really good video on the actual rock work itself and how I did it and what rock I used. And I'm actually going to just turn on all whites so we can really see what everything looks like. Blue lights do tend to hide algae issues on film, and I'm just going to turn on the whites full blast once everything's out of here, just for a video, just so you guys could see the progress of the coralline algae and how everything looks. But everything's doing fantastic in my eyes. There's a couple pieces that are definitely going to be staying with me for forever. Definitely one of the stylos, even though I have one here. This is a DNT stylo. I'm keeping that. This is the ORA bird's nest. There's another one right there, but I'm keeping that. A lot. Once I get these frag racks off, I still have to mount my bicolor frog spawn and a few others. So that's it. Still getting good growth throughout the entire tank. Still very happy with how everything's reacting. I don't know if you noticed, but yes, I do a little island of GSP there and a little right there. Look at that jawbreaker right there. That thing is getting crazy, and everybody's favorite. The little bounces on this thing are phenomenal. So that's it for now. Oh, there we go. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This may be the last tank update before Palooza. We will see. Probably not. We got about a month and a half, probably by the time I post this video. So, oh yeah, and this is another one. I'm not sure if this is a stylo or a bird's nest. Got it from Dave. It's so fuzzy. Look at that. It's so fuzzy. I can't tell what it is. And this is just from the Reef Brights waking up the coral, everybody. This is just Reef Bright only. I'll show you. Look. No T5s. Just Reef Bright only. It's, you know, tank's just waking up. Really nice. Okay. I've talked enough. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Alright, I just want to thank you guys again for stopping by. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And while you're here, hit that little crab icon to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell for any future videos or updates. And in case you haven't seen these two videos, you might want to click on one and check it out. Again, thanks for stopping by.